the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth, the boxing playhouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about.
All right, so we're back, and we thank our special guest that we just had, Cornflake. He was in the house from I forgot the name of the promotional company, that fast, DC. Rising Star Promotional Company. So we're going to go ahead and move forward. And before I introduce Cobia, you know what, DC? I had a burning question that I did not get to ask you in the last episode we had. So you're going to have to just face the music on this. Okay. So what's this beef going on with you and Barbershop Fred? I want to know what's going on. Because he is talking a lot of stuff about a lot of stuff.
I mean, honestly, to me, it ain't nothing going on. You know, he came on and he made a comment about Jalil and made a comment about Floyd and Leonard that I didn't like or appreciate it. I addressed it like a man, and I left it at that.
Okay.
You know, so ain't no issues with me. You know. You know, one thing about me, I'm always going to stand up for my fighters, and I'm always going to stand up for Floyd and Leonard. So, you know, it wasn't no issue with me.
Okay. You going to stand up for me?
You know, and at the end of the day, you know, one thing about it.
He didn't even hear me.
When you state facts,
yes,
you notice everything now is quiet.
Okay.
So, yeah. I mean, my thing is, with any journalist or reporter, before you come on the show, have your facts right. Just have your facts right. Because nobody can argue the truth. So,
I totally agree with you on that, because a lot of time, you know, some of these media not calling out Fred. I'm just saying that a lot of them like to do this
it's not just Fred.
Or clickbait that, you know, the headline says one thing, and then when you get into the show and you're listening to them and they're getting, you know, all these views, and then you're like, that is not what the title said that you was going to be talking about.
Well, not only that, but yeah,
like
and
totally
you're right. And I get it. We living in a social media world right now where you have the platforms, where these people have platforms to make money. And some are making a lot of money because they have a lot of followers.
Right.
They putting things on there to get a like and a comment. And I mean, let's face it. I mean, you got people, you look at Jake Paul and Logan Paul. They became multi-millionaires doing crazy shit on YouTube, regular with a video camera.
And I respect that, because they was actually doing stuff themselves, not talking about what somebody else might have done, like you saying, not getting the facts right.
Right. But then you have reporters, or some of them not even considered reporters, but they'll post and they'll talk about things when it comes to boxing.
Right.
In particular, I'm specifically talking about Mayweather Promotions. That is so far from the truth, it's crazy. And I'll listen to them and be like, what are they talking about? Like, I know what's going on. I know what's going on behind the scenes with Mayweather Promotions. So the stories that they post, and sometimes it just be so far-fetched. And then my thing is, nobody's perfect. We get it. Some reporters, you might report something that might have been leading to be true, but the fight went in another direction, something happened. My thing is, if you report something that's wrong, be man enough or woman enough to come back and say, you know, I got it wrong. You know, you look at how many people talked about Tank. Oh, Leonard and Floyd ain't going to, Tank ain't fighting in December. He ain't fighting. They just telling him that. Okay, he fight December the 5th. We had an official press conference yesterday. Did you hear anybody recant their story or apologize for it? No.
Crickets.
Right. So the issue with Jalil that Fred supposedly had, I addressed it. It's crickets now.
I mean, that's what's so crazy about me. We met the man like 2 years ago, had a great encounter with him, very friendly. I mean, it just don't even seem like the same person now. And
I mean, same with me. We met. Matter of fact, we met when Deontay Wilder fought Brazil. When he knocked Brazil out at the Barclays. That's when we met. And everything was cool. We kicked it. And, I don't know,
yeah, it just seems so strange to me. But I don't like when you trying to like, Jalil to me is still very young. And, that's not who you want to be trying to pick on or pick out or talk about. I mean, because he's not in the equation on that level for you to be calling him out, and he's still young. All he did was state a fact of what he was told. No need to go after him. Right.
And the fact of the matter, again, and not to even go back into that, because it's water under the bridge for me,
right.
But Floyd and Leonard did not tell him not to do any interviews with Barbershop Conversations. I told him. So if you want to come at somebody, come at me. I told him as his manager, I didn't want him to go on that show.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So that's how that whole situation started.
Right.
But it's not sensational enough to say that you did it. I guess it's more sensational to say Ellerby did it or Mayweather did it. Huh?
Right. Right.
I'm understanding now. I guess you cleared that up, right?
It's all good. I mean, I show everybody love. I show everybody respect, but what you're not going to do is come in my fighters.
And speaking of those fighters, we actually have one of them here with us tonight to talk about their main event, Beltway Battle, Cobia Breedy. I love it. I love his name.
You got that right.
What's up, Breedy?
Hey, what's up? What's up?
What's up, y'all?
I done lost my... Yeah, go ahead and talk to him.
Wow. Fellas, y'all ready? Y'all ready for next week, huh?
Man, yeah, I was born ready, man.
Okay. You got your thing?
Yeah, I'm trying to hear him now. Sorry, guys. I lost my earpiece. I got too excited. I mean, what you want from me? So, guys, Barbados, huh? This is native of Barbados. I mean, how do you make your way over here to the United States and, come with a bang? Get to the level of fighting King Tug. And now coming back to D.C. to actually fight, and I guess what's known as your second home. How did this all begin?
Yes. Man, it started at 8 years old. Me just boxing back home, growing up, going to high school, perfecting my boxing, then going to the Barbados National Stadium, boxing again, then traveling the world on the Caribbean Championship, then joined the Barbados military, BDS sports program, then traveling, met my coach right here, sitting right next to me, Coach Floyd in India in 2011, then met him again in Panama, and then we met again in Russia at the World Games, and we made a connection, a father figure, a bond, and then after I left the Army, he was like, man, you should come to America, and I came here. Me and him traveled the world together, and we had our first pro debut 2014 at the Rolls Cross Raceway right here in Maryland, and we've been grinding since then. If you know, fought King Thug, the fight, I thought I won, came back in the fight, but we back here again October 29th, so it's ready to go to war.
Yes, shoulder. Now I know why you got that name. I didn't even realize that you was like an active member of the military. So that's definitely amazing. And then just all these connections you were making with your coach, you know, it's like it's meant to be for you two to be, you know, a team.
Yes, we was meant to be.
Yes.
Everything was.
Let him go talk.
I mean, you said
everything,
yes,
Let
yes.
him do it.
everything was just how bad I wanted it, and you know, me coming from Barbados, you know, growing up, you know, hard, mom and dad struggling with me, my brother, my sister, and I'm just grinding, trying to find a way out, trying to find a better life for me, so I can have a better life for my family. And Coach Floyd and his family, they took me in like a son, and you know me, they helped me out, and they gave me the guidance and direction for me to be where I'm at today. And we still here, we still grinding, we still trying to go to the top, and we got a lot going on. And I want to shout out my man Derek from TMT for making this happen, for being a part of my life and my career. And especially want to shout out my people from Barbados, people in the DMV, everybody that been here, been grinding with me. October 29th, I'm ready. I'm excited. I'm ready to go to war. Let's go.
Let's do it.
I can hear that energy in your voice. You really ready to hurt somebody, huh?
I'm ready to do it. Ready to do it.
Okay, and I'm ready
Let's look
to
at it.
see.
Look.
Yeah, I'm ready
Since
to
I
see.
fought, since I fought King Thug, I've been for a whole year. I've been training, grinding, just waiting. I'm looking at him and like, yeah, when I'm gonna fight again. I'm just staying the course, just grinding, and the day is finally here. Couple of days away for me to go in the ring and show the world what I can do and what I'm about to take it.
I mean, you know what my long-term question is, but I'm going to save it for later. Right now, I want to know how you and DC hooked up. How did that, you know, relationship get nurtured?
I mean, I'm gonna let my coach tell you how we really hooked up.
Okay.
Okay. What's up, guys? Floyd, Coach Floyd. Man, Bahamas Olympic boxing coach, Olympian, also Cobia Breedy guy. I think it kind of started after even before the King Tug fight, but really after the King Tug fight. I felt we really wanted to fight, but we didn't have a force, a team with us, a big enough team, like a promotional team or somebody on our side. So my next move was to, getting ready for a fight, and we were getting a lot of different looks. People wanted us to fight different people. And I know when Cobia Breedy steps back into the ring, he had to step in real hard because of his last fight. And he has to have a team with him. So I've been knowing, me and Derek, we go way back from Shambe Mitchell and William Jaffe. We go way back in the day.
Wow.
But me and I guess Bernard kept telling me, Floyd, man, gotta talk to Derek, gotta talk to my man Derek. And Bernard, I guess he invited us for a sparring session at his gym. And I didn't even know Derek was coming to the sparring session. So me and Cobia was in the ring, and Cobia just was punishing some guys in the ring. And I turned around, I saw Derek, and I saw Kenny, and they were like, yo, Floyd. And I was like, Derek, Floyd, Derek. Derek, Floyd, Derek. So we sat and talked, and I told Derek my plight, and I was like, man, I need somebody on my side to help me move Cobia. So we sat down and we talked, and we came together and we formed a bond. So whatever I say, whatever I feel, Cobia is going to go with us because, he's like a son. We're here. So we sat down and made a bond with Derek, and he's told you he's ready to go to war. Straight up.
Coach, how would you describe Coach's style?
Say that one more time.
I was saying, how would you describe Kobe's style, his fighting style?
Who, me? Oh, man. Okay, I'm glad you asked that question. This is the question a lot of people keep asking. They don't. Cobia Breedy, this is going to excite you. Cobia Breedy has many different, to be really honest, Cobia has 7 different styles. Okay. 7. If you watch to explain it really easy, when Deontay Wilder fought Fury and he's hitting to the body and he's trying to switch it up, he's like, oh man, Deontay Wilder's switching it up. But just Deontay Wilder got hurt, he reverted back to his old style of fighting, and yes, he went back to his old ways. The way Cobia Breedy started, when I started training him, from 7 different ways, 7 different styles. He can box like Muhammad Ali. He can come in there like a Mike Tyson, Toro. He can do a shoulder roll, Mayweather, whatever. He can box you. He can be a Sugar Ray Leonard. He can be flashy. So the way it was for Cobia, because he was such a military disciplined young man, by me training him, anything I threw at him, he just was absorbing. So right now I give him weapons. If I say shotgun, machine gun, if I say rifle,
Toro.
if I say Toro. You like Toro? That's my thing.
Toro.
If I say Toro, he's gonna get it. That means he's gonna bust him up.
Get it.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying to you is like, it's gonna be an exciting fight. No matter what whatever Cigar brings to the table, we have something for. Cigar could come to the ring with another opponent, and both of them will have something for both of them. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
We have something for whatever he comes in the ring with, whatever. And if you watch the King Tug fight, like I said, I thought we won the fight with the knockdowns. You know, and since then, we've already been working on different things to strengthen his neck, get him stronger, more active, be a little bit more smarter. Because guess what? King Tug was a gold medalist in the Olympics, silver medalist in the Olympics, the second best in the whole world.
Right.
So you can't say King Tug was an easy opponent.
Right.
He was the second best amateur in the world. So he was a good opponent. And Cobia Breedy, to me, still wiped him out. If we didn't get knocked down, we would have beat him unanimous decision every round. So as far as the styles, you guys are going to be excited.
I mean, it wouldn't have been out of bounds to have gotten a rematch out of that fight. That's for sure.
That's
nobody
coming.
would have been like,
we asked him for a rematch. He
don't want a rematch.
He
He
said,
don't want that,
he said when we walked in the dressing room, he said, "That man, you too tough."
No more.
Tough.
He said no more.
Tough man.
and that's
He said
saying
no
a
more.
lot because he's pretty damn tough.
He don't speak English. He don't speak English too good. He don't speak English too good. He looked at me. He said, "Tough man, tough."
No more. No more. No mas. He said no mas, and we should kick it at that. But hopefully, in the future, Derek can still make that happen, and we can get that rematch to, bump.
Avenge that loss, for sure.
We got bigger and better things to worry about.
Yeah. That's
don't get my mind to cooking.
If he come up with a belt, we coming to get it. But we gonna handle our business next Friday on the 29th. Get this WBC Intercontinental belt, and then we gonna keep moving.
Well, I like the sound of that WBC. I mean, is that one of the titles that you've always dreamed of having, Cobia?
Man, yes. Man, you can ask him last time, man. Hey, look, there's no emotion for last night. We had some stuff going. We had a little meeting or whatever, and I'm a fighter. Tough.
Emotional.
I get emotional sometimes. Even when the King Thug fight, I got a little emotional because I put my heart and my best foot into that fight, and I worked hard, and I sacrificed, and I still fell short. So for me to be in this position in life again, man, and everything he said from day one is coming to life. Because when he first said after 720 fights, I'm gonna fight for the world title, I was like, man, it was a long way to go. So I'm like, okay, I'm just taking the journey.
In other words, after our first fight, when he won his first fight, I said, dude, before you fight for your 20th fight, we're gonna win a world title. We're gonna fight for a title. So we recorded it and everything. But what really impressed me with Cobia, we were in Russia, Azerbaijan, fighting in the World Games. We had Aerosmith over there. Lomachenko was over there. All of the world champions, that's today, they were all around us. And I'm watching Cobia Breedy in the ring fighting against a guy from England or something. And I said, that kid there, he's going to be a world champion. You just got to polish him off and mold him. He can be a world champion. And that's the thing that we like to tell, because like me, I'm from the Bahamas, and he's from Barbados. And we like to tell the young kids in Washington, D.C., around the world, keep dreaming, keep dreaming. because you never know. You keep dreaming, you keep pressing on, and your dreams can come true, and they will come true.
Right, right.
I was
So
going to ask,
that's
in
it.
D.C., is there a lot of Bahamians, like Bahamian culture there?
Bahamians.
Yeah.
You know what? I haven't seen
But
them that
Jamaican,
many. I mean, more Jamaicans maybe, but Bahamians.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you
they
got some
got
of your
ignorant.
people that's going to be coming
We're gonna
out,
have a
huh?
good crowd.
Yeah.
We're gonna have a good crowd. You
That's
know,
what
we
it's
have
about.
I think some people coming from New York, Bayesians coming from New York. We have the ambassador that's going to be tuning in from Barbados, coming up this way. I think. Yeah, we're gonna have a good support. Real
We
strong
coming from
support. I
Florida.
mean, there you go. The whole country. See that?
Yeah. So it's going to be a
We
fun
just said
night for
Florida.
sure.
Yeah, we coming
Yes.
from Florida.
We come up from Florida. There you
Yeah,
go.
we are.
There you go.
Okay.
You guys come from Florida. There you go. Okay, so
Yeah, we'll
that's
be
what's
there.
up.
Yeah, we're
And
in
you know,
the
we got
St.
the
Pete
movement
area.
supporter. Yeah, man, but that's great. I'm glad you guys can be there. It's gonna be awesome. I mean, you know, a little background history. Little background. I worked with Gary Russell for the 2008 Olympics. Okay, I was his strength and fitness coach. We went to China. I went to China with Gary Russell and his father. Me and him was partners. The Bahamas team made me their Bahamian coach.
Okay.
I went to India and met Cobia. I brought Cobia. Cobia came back to Washington, D.C. Him and Gary Russell trained every day. Him and his brothers. We trained for 3 years. Almost 4 years. Then we had to separate because they're in the same weight division.
Right.
Separate. So now we're like, I mean, little Gary and his father, they're my family. They're like almost my family, but this is my guy. And when it comes to boxing,
Coach Floyd. Oh, boy.
comes
Oh,
to
you know,
business.
I've been to the question I was trying not to ask right now, but since you're here, and now
Think
you're
about it.
telling me that you got insider information on Gary Russell's camp and training, I mean, what's up? If
I
he
didn't
gets
say
this
that.
belt,
We
if he gets this
trained.
WBC title, I mean, are we about to see some Gary Russell action? Tell me. Talk to me.
One thing at a
Man,
time, though.
Don't
Like this
stop
question
talking now.
this question came to me like 3 weeks ago, and I tell to the same answer I gave him.
Yeah.
October 29th. I'm focused on October 29th. Whatever else happens after that, I'm gonna have the answer for that. But right now, I'm just focused on October 29th.
We leave that to Derek and you know, the Ellaby and Floyd. There. We let
Okay.
y'all deal with it.
Okay, calm down, calm down, because I
we
got
can
to
work
do
it
the
out.
hypothetical, DC. You know, DC, they put it over here to you for you to answer. So, hypothetically speaking, I mean, do you see that fight as a possibility at featherweight or super featherweight?
You talking about Gary versus Cobia?
Gary Russell and Cobia. Unifying a belt? What we got?
Honestly, you want my honest answer?
Talk to me.
No.
No.
DC. He said he got the inside information on this camp.
You're right, and I'm telling you, no, it ain't happening.
Okay, I'm gonna need some further explanation.
Now I
but
can't tell you
just
why
can't.
it's not gonna happen.
Okay, well, we're going to have to talk at a later date when I can find out. But, Cobia, I have to put it back in your court again because I'm going to say it. Like, would you be able to fight any friend or any foe that you used to be in a camp with? Do you have a problem if you had to do that?
Whatever my management and my corner put in front of me, I just gotta be ready, and I'm gonna take the opportunity, and I'm gonna go out there and fight my heart out.
Okay. Well, you know, I know
Me,
DC is the
myself.
business guy, so he's going to basically, I'm going to go ahead and answer your question, DC. I'm telepathically reading your mind, and basically, ain't no money in Gary Russell. That what you going to say?
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
One more time.
What I
Let me
will
say this
tell you,
one more time.
no, what
One
I
more
will
time.
tell you is,
Okay.
Cobia is going to become a world champion and get one of them major belts at 126. Now that I can tell you.
Well,
And
that's
what I
amazing in
definitely.
itself.
I'm going with Derek. We're going to get a title. I can definitely say we're going to get a title. Like I said, Gary Russell and his family, they're like was my family. You know, I care a lot about him and his family, and I wish him all the best of luck in his future and his career. You know, but there's a lot of titles out there, so our job is collecting or going after the titles. That's what we want to do. I mean, I think
this is business.
When I say to you, Cobia has working with 7 different styles of boxing, ways he can fight, from southpaw, orthodox, whatever way he comes, he feels like it, we can go and do it, and he's going to be one of the great champions. You know, I mean, especially for the Caribbean islands, for the United States. You know, he's going to be one of the people to deal with, and our job is to go to war on October 29th and show you guys what we're talking about.
Yeah.
Coach, I
Hallelujah.
Also,
go ahead,
to
DC.
piggyback on what Floyd said, you know, in boxing, from a business side, you have to make decisions that make sense, and you have to have a plan in place,
right,
and execute that plan. Some people just go into fights for whatever reason, but one thing about myself, one thing about Leonard, one thing about Floyd and Mayweather Promotions, DC management, sports management, we plan. We structure things.
Strategize.
You know? We don't just jump out there.
Okay.
You know, you got to be smart about it.
I mean, I'm not mad at it. I'm just saying, like, it's a natural thing to ask that question when you have, you know, Cobia's fought Tugs fought Gary. You know, it's a natural occurrence to try to put that, you know, what do you say, common denominator in the ring. Just saying.
Yeah, but I'll say this. I'll say that sometimes fighters bite off more than they can chew when it comes to promoters and things of that nature. And at the end of the day, you still have to conduct yourself professionally. And you got to know how to address situations respectfully and properly.
That's right.
Boxing is a very, very political sport. It is. Everybody knows it. And it's not about being a yes man or anything, but it's about making smart decisions for yourself, for your team, and one person can't make that decision. It has to be something that the whole team believes in, you know?
Yeah, definitely.
Floyd wouldn't jump out there and put Cobia in a situation without us first discussing it, or Cobia wouldn't jump out there and put himself in a situation. I wouldn't do it. We talk as a team, and we come up with the best solution, the best plan, the best direction to go in. You know, same with Jalil. Me, him, and Bernard, we sit down and talk. We make decisions. You know, so yeah, but no doubt about it, he's going to become a world champion at 126, and you know, God willing, in different the different belts. So you know, he's going to be there, and whoever's in front of him, he's going to handle his business.
Well, there's only one question left to ask, and it's about next Friday night. You gonna ask him about the power?
About the what?
Am I gonna see a knockout?
Oh.
Go, you ask.
Well, you all know Sakura loves a good knockout. And so she want to know, could be a next Friday, will she get that? Will she see a nice knockout?
I know I get these questions a lot, and this is what I tell people. I don't. But me and my coach, we always strategize to win every round and dominate every round, and that's my goal: is win every round And if the knockout comes, I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
Do you
But
have a killer
winning
instinct?
every round. Winning every round.
Like to go to war. When you go to war, everything
Yeah.
comes in war. You got machine guns, you got grenades, you got
My
rifles.
goodness.
You can end a war with one punch. You know, at the same time, all depends on what he brings to the table, what he brings to the field. You know, so we get
Yes.
out there, we analyze what's going on, strategize, and we just take it from there.
Well,
And
no
if he
shade,
slipped,
but they
the
are
lights
saying
out.
that your opponent, Segaway, is pretty tough cookie. So are
And
you
we
y'all
have it
ready
one
to go
away.
to battle?
Yes. Ready to go to war.
Tell him about the alligators. He was running, swimming with alligators the other day. We was down in Florida, and you know them Florida alligators? Yeah.
Yeah, we know him pretty well.
Yeah, some of the sharks. I mean, we do all of that. I mean, it's a soldier. I take him outside right now, and he start hitting the tree. You know, hitting the tree. Got a box with the tree.
Coach, so he got a killer instinct? Would you say that Cobia got a killer instinct?
Killer instinct. Does he have a
Yes.
killer? Kobe, stop. Move. Show him what you
playing
want.
with me.
Hold up. Let me show you.
Yeah, now we're talking.
This is what I'm talking about. This is
Tell
what I'm
him,
talking
Coach.
about. This looks like a killer to you.
Look like a killer to me.
Don't give him too much, Coach Breedy. Don't give him too much.
No, let this coach do what he do. I'm seeing this motivation.
Does that answer the question?
Yeah, he looks dangerous.
Absolutely. I like this coach right here.
No, don't have nothing on him.
I like this coach situation right here, DC. Coach Floyd, you gonna come back with another box or two?
Working on it. I'm working on it.
I like eye candy too. I mean, it ain't us all about the ring girls, you know. Us ladies like some eye candy
sure.
too. Yes.
Cobia got a little brother, Jabari.
Oh,
He gonna be nice.
Uh-oh.
Oh, how old is he?
Kobe's little brother.
How
His
old
little
is
brother right now is preparing to fight in the World Games. Where's he located right now?
In Arlen.
He's in Ireland right now, getting ready to fight in the World Games.
What?
Yeah, and he's looking to come to America. So we asked.
And my sister gonna be singing the Barbados national anthem at the fight.
Oh, man.
Yes.
Yep.
And his sister is an R&B singer. Will be singing the national anthem. Matter of fact, you think about Rihanna, right? Rihanna, best singer of Barbados. That's their man right there.
Wow.
That's this Barbados thing going on right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's a Bayesian thing.
Hey, Coach, I want to ask y'all, after a big fight, what do Kobe like to eat, man? You know, the day after a big fight.
You said before or after? After the fight?
Yeah, after the fight. Day after.
Oh man, he want to go straight to Silver Diner.
Yeah, I'm going to Silver
He
Diner.
going straight to Silver
Diner. This place named Silver Diner.
Is that in DC?
It's in Maryland. It's in
he wants some shrimp and grits or something like that. Shrimp and grits.
Okay.
He's an island boy. He's pescatarian.
You might have to show us some muscles
when he
again for the
when-
fans, Cobia.
When he wins that belt next Friday, he can eat whatever the hell he want to eat.
You gonna eat some shark?
DC, you springing for that steak, huh?
Yeah, he can eat whatever the hell he want to.
Okay, well that's enough motivation. I mean, Cobia, you ready to eat whatever you want to eat? DC's paying.
That's right.
Oh my God! Well, I've had a great time with you guys tonight, and I hope that we're able to personally meet you guys next week. It's gonna be fun with the Beltway Battle, baby, and we got Cobia Breedy at the top of that card. Any parting words?
And the new WBC
Ooh.
Continental I hear parting words.
my
Back
bad.
shoutouts.
Hey, I'm about to know a featherweight WBC Continental Champion. I'm good. Good luck on your fight, guys. Coach, you too.
Right,
Thanks
Floyd.
a lot.
All right, thanks.
Hey,
We're gonna go
appreciate
for
it.
a
Nice
quick
having you on.
Yeah.
Oh,
Thanks for
meeting
coming
you
on.
guys.
thank you guys for coming on.
Definitely.
We're going to go to
No
a
problem.
quick break
Thanks.
and be right back with you.
Ha-ha! Yeah! Yeah! This is how we do it right here, check it. Yeah!
And he got the
Ha-ha! Yeah! Yeah! This is how we do it right here, check it. Yeah! There's gonna be plenty of things you're gonna see. I know. Trust me when I tell you. It's coming. It's coming. Welcome to the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth. The Boxing Playhouse, without a doubt. All the latest and greatest boxing news, that's what it's all about. Listen, welcome to the house, the one they talking about. Word of mouth, the Boxing Playhouse, without a doubt.